I'm Rebecca Rosenblatt, sex therapist. The number one complaint I hear from couples is bedroom boredom. Well, I won't stand for it. In the next 30 minutes, I will whip another couple's relationship into shape. How are you doing between the sheets?
I'm Genevieve. I'm 36 years old.
My name is Charles. I'm 34 years old.
I've been in love many times before, but this one is unlike any other.
In Genevieve, I found the spiritual, mental, physical connection that I've been looking for.
Charles is my soulmate. I want to unleash our passion and find greater freedom in the bedroom.
Charles and Genevieve have an amazing connection. Yet, like many couples, their sex life doesn't quite match up. Let's see if we can help their bodies connect as exquisitely as their minds. So tell me, how did you guys meet?
We were at a conference, not together, but I wish we were. I saw her across the room and fell in love instantly.
I had feelings immediately too. I kept thinking, oh, this is the guy I want to be with. If I could be with him.
So tell me, what's your relationship like overall?
It's a soul connection. And it's just gotten stronger, even as the day progresses.
And this is the first relationship I've been in that a woman has challenged me mentally, spiritually, physically. This is the one that's going to keep me interested every day.
How are things in the bedroom?
Things in the bedroom could be better.
How so? How sexually satisfied are you right now?
I'm not very
You're not?
satisfied, no. I find that sex is fast, it's quick, it's over with, and I don't know why. I think that there's something else going on.
How does anxiety hinder the process for you?
Cause things to occur a little quicker or a little earlier than I was hoping for it to happen. Genevieve is a sexual demon. I go, wow, how will I ever please this woman? She looks like she knows exactly what she wants. And I feel inferior to her sexual energy, and I want to match what she gives off.
And Genevieve, how can you help him with that? Are you vocal? Are you
Yes.
giving him the feedback?
Yes. And that's what amazes me, is he doesn't really communicate.
How does that make you feel inside?
It makes me feel like he doesn't desire me.
What's that for you, like, to feel that she's reading?
Breaks my heart, because I do desire her. Maybe I haven't shown her how much I desire her.
How is she in bed? Are you totally satisfied?
I'm totally satisfied
totally
with her.
satisfied.
I love looking at her.
You love looking at her. How about physically? You're physically satisfied.
I think that could be expanded upon.
Charles and Genevieve are clearly not connecting physically as well as they are emotionally, and Genevieve's dissatisfaction with their quick 15-minute lovemaking sessions is causing anxiety for Charles. We've got to get these guys on track, or the soul connection is quickly going to become disconnected. For 1 week, I want you to take as much time as you can just exploring each other's body. Kiss each other, touch each other, have lots of fun. But we've decided not to let you go all the way. So the focus is enjoying each other, grope, kiss, discover each other in all wonderful ways. So do anything but penetration and try to avoid orgasm at all costs.
Okay.
Your time will come, and
She's
so
excited.
will you. Okay, they have their homework assignment now, but that's not all they'll be doing over the next few weeks. We're going to provide Charles with some new equipment and new techniques. It's time for him to take charge sexually.
You must be Charles.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Nice
I'm
meeting you.
Tara. So I hear you and Genevieve are working on a few things.
Yeah, I think we're looking to spice things up in the bedroom.
Okay. So have you tried anything already? Like, what kind of things have you been interested in?
Maybe a little oil and some other things. With the homework, with the no penetration, I need to learn a few new tricks, I think.
Okay, well, I hope that we can talk about a few things and give you a few ideas.
Great, sounds great.
So you may recognize a few things on the table. I don't know if anything
I might
looks
have
familiar.
one or two of these at home.
Yeah, so anything look interesting to you?
Well, I did some dusting this morning.
Yeah.
but I wouldn't think of bringing this to the bedroom.
Right. Well, something like that you can use for lots of sensory soft play and really using it all over the body. If you've been doing any kind of back massage or anything like that, just using a lot of sensory. You can try it on yourself to know how it feels. So you can imagine that, using it all over her breasts and her back. And you can use it as a nice, soft, sensual awakening to her skin and get it really excited, and also using a lot of tenderness so that it sort of brings her into the mood of getting into sensuality.
Full body experience.
Exactly.
Coming up, would you like him to spend more time on your breasts?
Sure.
Genevieve discovers the art of submission as Charles continues his exploration of bedroom toys.
This is my sort of sample penis here.
Next on Between the Sheets. While Charles is learning about extended foreplay, I find out what's really on Genevieve's mind. So Genevieve, tell me what's really going on in the bedroom.
I would say that if I start to approach him, I start to move, I start to do something, he retreats.
I think maybe the more you soften up your own stuff and the more playful you get, the stronger Mini-Me will feel and may surprise you. Does that kind of sound like it's worth a try?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Genevieve's assertiveness in the bedroom is causing anxiety for Charles, so I'm going to teach her the art of submission. Wow, you look absolutely awesome.
Thank you.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a dance of submission and seduction, where you're going to seduce him, but you're going to be very submissive to him. The more submissive you are, the more the animal in him will rise. I want you to take a deep breath, pulling it in right here from your groin. Open up your groin. I want you to squeeze your love muscles and pull them high. You're going to open up those channels. You're just going to totally open up. Keep breathing. You're going to tighten your love muscles. You're going to pull them right up. You're going to pull them right up. You can imagine he's inside you.
He doesn't think he's as sexual. I think that's not true. I think he's totally sexual. He just hasn't expressed it yet.
These are more of your conventional sex toys, okay? Something like this, if you've ever used your hands all over your partner, and you might have tried that, I don't know. What do you think?
I might have.
You might have. This is great because you can add it on. You just slip it on your index finger like so. If you were using this, it'd be nice to just approach gently.
Work up to it.
Exactly, because as you may notice, the clitoris is not a button. It won't give you an orgasm if you push on it. And then wherever you were using your hands, you can try the vibration. There you go. You see how that feels on your finger?
Oh.
If you find that's too much, you can also turn it around so that it's on the nail, and that way the pad of your finger will have a bit of vibration coming through it, so it's not as strong. So that can be also something to play with, and you've got some options there with how much power you have.
So Charles, how do you feel like as the man, in the traditional sense, when she takes charge? How does that feel for you?
I haven't felt like the man. Maybe I've not been the leader in the past, where I led the woman off to the bedroom. With Genevieve, I've had difficulty reading the sign that it's okay, it's time to go. Come on.
If you want to give him the message that you want more eye contact, as you shared with me, and you want more time spent, and you want your heart to open, you want his heart to open, then you're going to indicate to him, look at me more, look at me more. Take your eyes. Your eyes can never stop looking at him. Even when you have your back to him, your eyes must look at him. And he's the only creature in the world today. You are going to have the flow, like water.
It's a great thing to play with ice. Just letting it melt in your hand, and then as you get more used to it, you can start getting it closer to the body, maybe even draping the ice cube on your skin. You can imagine perhaps on breasts and nipples, that's going to be very arousing.
Would you like him to spend more time on your breasts?
Sure.
Slide it across your breast. Don't be afraid to touch them. 1, 2. Share with me more. Open up your heart to me. Get him to open up his heart. Let's see you do it. Open up your heart to me, and I can open up my groin. And once my groin is open, the energy will flow back to my heart.
I have some chocolate sauce here.
I see that.
I see. How do you feel about chocolate?
I love chocolate.
You do. And just imagine how it would be to lick it off your partner. You can just dip your fingers in and you can just start painting her body and licking it off, paying attention to how your lips and your tongue would be touching her skin, and a little dab on the clitoris is not going to hurt anybody. And then, you're going to get a little tasty treat as well, and she's going to feel like she's being painted, which can be quite sexy and alluring.
It sounds sweet.
Now just try to move yourself slowly. Try to move your hips slowly. Keep the breathing going. Now you're going to try some figure eights. Okay, you've got a beautiful waist. Just go do some figure eights. Okay, you can put your hands on your hips, but then your undulation has to come. Your figure eights have to come and undulate as much as you can. That's it, that's it, that's it. And even when you're on top of him, you can ride him and you can undulate and you can do that.
This is my sort of sample penis here. There's a couple different toys that are called cock rings. And conventionally, cock rings would work around the base of the penis, so right around here, to help hold in the blood that flows into the penis but not let it flow out. So it'll actually help maintain erections. So there's a couple different kinds. This one you get to measure exactly to fit however size you are. And it helps the guys last a little longer for the intercourse portion of things. It can be a lot of fun, and it's sort of adding a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with adding a few toys and just adding to what you already have. Because you already got something great, why not make it even better?
So the workshop for me today was a great experience. There was a lot of new things that I learned today, and I look forward to doing some shopping soon to pick out some new items, and I'm looking forward to bringing them home and trying them out anyways with my love, Genevieve.
The workshop was exciting. It ignited the passion, the dancer in me. I love that. I'm glad that I was taught how to do it, and I'm actually looking forward to doing it. I just don't know when I'm going to do it.
Coming up, we combine Charles and Genevieve's need for the spiritual with something sexy and physical.
I'm pretty inexperienced when it comes to massage.
My body is very sensitive.
Move your hands the way you would like to be touched.
Sometimes your partner might get an erection.
Sensual massage, next on Between the Sheets. Well, things seem to be proceeding nicely on the home front. Charles and Genevieve have been trying the no penetration homework with a little inspiration from Charles's foreplay workshop. But I'm not done with these two yet. Time to really get them out of their heads and into their bodies with a little sensual massage.
Oh, yeah.
Charles, Genevieve?
Hi.
Hi, David and Sonia.
Before you start any massage, what we often do is we talk about setting an intention or coming to an agreement with your partner. So that means you decide what kind of a massage is it going to be. Will it be a sexual massage, meaning the massage is a prelude to lovemaking, or will it be just a relaxation massage after a long day at work?
So before you start a sensual massage, you want to take a moment to center yourself and come out of your mind and into your body.
So on that note, what we're going to do, we're just going to do a short meditation.
So I'm just going to ring some bells. Feel her body as it moves up and down. Notice her breathing. And breathe at the same time that she breathes.
And when he exhales, exhale with him, relaxing your shoulders. And then gently and slowly undrape his torso. Just down to below his hip bones. Maintaining contact with his body. Pour a bit of oil into your hands. And gently stroke it up your forearms. Just gently stroke your fingers along the chest hair. It sensitizes the whole skin, the whole torso area.
Sensual massage doesn't really matter what technique you use, as long as your intent is one of giving and loving. While you're giving a massage, you can use different props, you can use different textures. Now you've got some cream here. So take it and just zigzag down your partner's spine. And then blow along your partner to give a cooling sensation.
Sometimes your partner might get an erection, and you acknowledge that as the body's expression of pleasure.
Move your hands the way you would like to be touched. Now remember, it's a sensual massage, so you want to go slowly.
There's just this moment, just this massage, just his body.
I love you.
I love you too.
Thanks for doing this with me.
Thanks for doing this with me.
Coming up, after 2 weeks, I see Charles and Genevieve again.
I have struggles with homework. We're able to bring a toy or two into the bedroom that we've never had before.
Can I ask if it lasted more than 15 minutes?
Next on Between the Sheets. Okay, it's 2 weeks later. When I first met Charles and Genevieve, I found a couple who were connecting spiritually, but disconnecting in the bedroom. In the workshops, she learned to be a little more submissive, and he learned to take charge. Let's see how they've progressed.
Well, it's been a couple of weeks, and we gave you some interesting homework. How did you make out?
I have struggles with homework. It felt like school, but we practiced.
Were you able to kind of hold off on the penetration thing and just explore each other?
Yes, we were.
When there is no pressure, did you find that made a difference?
I think that was good, that we can understand that you can have sex without intercourse, I guess, and we were able to explore each other's bodies.
Now, you had also wanted to explore him in more ways than the traditional way. Were you able to explore him?
Yes, I was. He didn't feel tense. He didn't feel like he had to perform at all. So I felt that he felt much freer than if he's suddenly being a quick guy who just wants to quickly get action. Much freer.
Can I ask if it lasted more than 15 minutes? Because you were kind of
Yes.
told to make it last longer.
It did.
How long were you
I
able
would
to go?
say an hour. It lasted about an hour, so that was good.
How did that feel for you? Because I know you wanted to take more time exploring.
Oh, I loved it. It was something that was really good, and I found that as days progressed and we kind of went back to the quick version, I longed for the other way, and I realized we had to go back.
Well, you definitely hit the nail on the head in recognizing that we can go back to our old ways. There's a tendency towards relapse, but since you recognized it, you can do something with it.
I mean, I did feel that he was much more assertive than he was before.
How did that feel?
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Take charge. Remember we talked about that? Now, some of the other stuff that you guys learned, were you able to bring that in? Because we were also trying to make it more playful because it had become so serious, very sort of issue-oriented. Were you able to bring in some of the fun stuff?
We were able to bring a toy or two into the bedroom that we've never had before.
So you went toy shopping.
I went toy shopping and surprised her anyways.
Yeah. Now, were there areas where you found that it was a little bit difficult, where you were sort of pushing your boundaries and you were running into some uncomfortable territory where you felt a little bit stretched?
I thought I would. I thought I had boundaries, I guess, set out with, just with myself, and then they got crashed through and broken down quickly, and it turned out to be a very good experience.
It's definitely opened up doors. And I find that the communication, we're able to talk about it even more freely with each other.
So I see something really wonderful. I see a shift that's happened. I see you more as a team. Physically you're connecting, but I also see you connecting in multiple ways and having fun. I want you to have lots and lots of fun. So it was overall a good experience?
Overall, very good. We can't stop not touching each other. So
You think?
we're pretty magnetized to each other now.
Oh, yeah. Well, Charles and Genevieve certainly made out great. How about you taking a trip down memory lane and having sex without penetration for a week to see what it feels like to be a teenager once again? See you next time on Between the Sheets.